Off.
What exactly is a religion? Sounds like a dumb question, I know, but it actually is one that needs to be answered now because apparently anything can be a religion now. I mean, there's this whole controversy over whether Satanism is a religion because there was a satanic statue that was destroyed by someone, and apparently that was in violation of religious freedom. There's a whole article on that. I'll let it just read out here for a
Speech
little
mode.
bit, and then I'll talk about it.
A political candidate from Mississippi has been arrested after a controversial Satanic Temple display inside the Iowa Capitol was partially destroyed. Michael Cassidy, 35, is a former U.S. Navy pilot who recently lost a race for the Mississippi State Legislature. M.R. Cassidy has been charged with fourth-degree criminal mischief. The Iowa Department of Public Safety said, if convicted, he faces a maximum sentence of a year in prison and a $2,560, £1,996 fine. The display was allowed in Iowa State House under rules that permit religious installations.
So yeah, Satanism and their whole statue, they think it's a religion, even though it blatantly states itself to be an anti-religion. Satan, they don't even actually believe exists. Their whole reason of why they call themselves Satanists is literally to mock Christians who aren't educated about what Satanism actually is. So they're not really a theistic religion, and they don't even describe themselves as that. And I think it's really difficult to separate religion from theism. Uh, We'll let it keep going.
Ron DeSantis has been criticized by many conservatives, including Florida governor and presidential candidate Ron DeSantis. The display featured a depiction of a goat's head known as a Baphomet statue and a wreath adorned with a pentagram.
Yeah, so they literally had a statue that was satanic on purpose, just to get this kind of reaction and then get it torn down, and then they could sue the person who did it for quote unquote violating religious freedom, even though this is not a religion. The reason they're able to do this is because the freedom of religion thing is so vague, and probably because the founding fathers never thought that we would ever exploit that to quite literally put on display satanic symbolism. But
Appeal for legal funds posted by M.R. Cassidy online had raised more than $40,000 by Friday evening. On X, formerly Twitter, he wrote, my deepest hope is that Americans of all political persuasions can unite and agree that 1. Jesus Christ is Lord. 2. Satan is evil.
yep.
M.R. Cassidy lost an election for the Mississippi State Legislature last month. In 2022, he lost in a Republican primary for U.S. Congress. The Satanic Temple, founded in 2013, is recognized as a religion by the U.S. government.
Yeah, so they recognize that as a religion for some reason, even though what they really are is just secular humanism. That's a bit edgier. They use satanic symbols to scare Christians and basically use it as some symbol of rebellion or something like that. But it's essentially secular humanism. I'll let it talk about that.
And has ministers and congregations in America, Europe, and Australia. It concentrates its efforts on social action and describes itself as a non-theistic religious
Yeah.
organization.
So they're literally just secular humanism that uses satanic symbols. There are people who do actually worship Satan, but these satanic temple guys are not one of them. So they hardly qualify as religion. And if these guys want to um, promote secular humanism, which is basically what they promote, that's all well and good. We can talk about that. We can discuss those ideas. We've shredded humanism on this channel before. We will do it again if necessary. There's no problem with that. But the problem is with this is that they're exploiting freedom of religion to try to just basically get away with what they're doing. And the way to solve this is really to just define what a religion actually is. And I'll pull up the dictionary for that. What is a
Religion. What is
religion?
click link this main landmark clickable dictionary edit link clickable relate slash on noun list with one items the belief in and worship of a link superhuman power or powers especially a god or gods ideas about the relationship between science and religion.
Yeah,
U.S.
I feel like that's a good place to start. I don't think that the Satanic Temple should have ever been given religious exemption status, because then they get to go doing this stuff. They get to promote their, again, secular humanism. They're in support of LGBT, abortion, quite literally doing Satan's work without realizing it. It's funny because they don't believe in him, but they're doing his work anyways. We just need to solve this by actually being able to define what a religion is. We don't just
Stop.
get to call random things religions. And I don't know. That's my whole thing on this. I'll see you guys later.